Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my supporters, anyone that's tuned into my channel, who have watched my videos, my readings out on YouTube, who have left comments, click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Today's reading, okay, is for the Divine Feminine, all right, and it's an energy healing reading, all right, and it's just to help, okay, you in regards to your inner child, inner soul, or shadow work, all right, and it's all to do with chakras and auras, all right. And I just want to just tell you briefly what chakras are. Okay, chakras are the energy center points that help brings balance around the key body functions. There are 7 major chakras, 21 minor ones. Each major chakra represents a specific life area. Okay, so you have the root chakra, which is normally the color red, all right, and is linked to our foundations, such as our home, family, finances, and our comfort zone. The sacral chakra is normally the color orange, okay, and it represents our emotional responses, all right, also all our emotions, I should say. The solar plexus chakra is normally the color yellow, and it represents our confidence, willpower, inner strength. The heart chakra is normally the color green, and it's to do with love, relationships, okay, love for oneself. The throat chakra is normally the color blue, all right, and um, it is responsible for our communication, self-expression, and creativity. The third eye chakra is normally the color indigo, okay, and it's all about our perception, our intuition, the subconscious mind. And the crown chakra is normally the color purple, okay, and it's to do with spiritual enlightenment, our higher self, okay, our spiritual connections and beliefs. All right. Um, so the auric field, okay, which I'll also be covering in this reading, all right, because it's all about chakras and auras. The auric field is the invisible colored energy that surrounds the body. Each color in your aura aligns to a specific emotion. Your aura holds the information about what you are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into your life. Now, if you want to know more about chakras and auras, I do have a video out which says a guide to chakras and auras, and it just goes more into detail why it's important to cleanse, all right, cleanse, heal, and balance your chakras and auras, all right, and if you are interested in crystals, all right, working with crystals or having them around your home, I will show you what crystals that you can push, the most popular ones, I should say, okay, that you can use, okay, to help cleanse, heal, balance, okay, and align your chakras and auras, all right. So, first of all, I would just like to use the Chakra Wisdom Oracle card deck. All right. Um, and this reading again is for the Divine Feminine, any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present time. And you do not need to be on the spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. All right, and I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck to see what chakras should we be focusing on for this week, and refer to the booklet to give us a better understanding of whatever messages that has come out for the divine feminine or any females who are watching this reading at this present time. I'm just going to just shuffle the cards a bit, okay? So okay, right. So the 3 cards that came out, the first one um that came out, it says impatience, impatience. Okay, so maybe you might be planning to do something, all right, and maybe it's not going as quickly as planned, or maybe whatever results you want or you expected to receive, it's coming in quite slowly, all right. So um the first message that came out here, it says impatient, so it could be, as I said, linked with our creativity, okay, because most of the color on this card is blue, all right, which is linked to the throat chakra, all right. But there is also some other colors here, because if you notice that there is a bit of a sort of like indigo, okay, which is linked to the third eye. There's you could also see a bit of white, okay, which is linked to spirit, to the divine and our spiritual team, including the ancestors and the angels. And there is also a bit of green here, which is linked to the heart chakra. All right, so I'm just going to put the first one on a stand. Okay, and patience, okay, is a fruit uh of the spirit, okay, and it's very important that we exercise patience, okay, in our lives. The second card that came out, it says forgiveness, forgiveness. So there could be something that has happened in the past, or maybe we are currently happening now, or it's just happened. Okay, it could do with it could relate to forgiving ourselves, all right, or as well as others, all right. So the second card that came out, it says forgiveness, and this is linked a lot with or I should say to the crown chakra as well as the heart chakra, all right. And the um third card that came out, all right, it says gratitude, all right. So and obviously gratitude is all about giving thanks to what we have, to the people that's showing us love in our life, okay. And it could also mean as well, in order to move on, especially if we were in a relationship, okay, or it could be with family, friends, okay, or even workmates, I should say, okay. Because life is all about lessons, and they and we could in order to heal, all right, properly, um what the divine, as the spiritual team, is saying, that we also need to find it in our hearts, okay, not only to forgive the individual, okay, if it's to do for relationship, but or even if it means a family member, but also to give thanks, okay, for what they have done. Because when people come into our lives, okay, even with family members that we may not have any more communication with, okay, there is still some good, okay, that or good deeds that was given to us or shown to us. All right, so we still need to be thankful to them. Okay, and obviously, even if, okay, the experience wasn't that good, okay, there are still lessons. We could still be thankful to them, because obviously we could learn from whatever we've experienced, heal, and then move on. All right, because as I said before, that we are living testimonies of what we've experienced. Okay, so then we can then go on, share our experiences, and to help others heal who have experienced what we have experienced in the past. All right, so I'm just going to just put this on side. And here on this card, okay, it's here you could see there's a lot of like indigo, all right, here. So this one I would say more linked to the third eye, all right, to the subconscious mind, which is our gut feeling. Is also to do with our perception as well in a situation, okay, to gain foresight as well. And um you could also see a bit of green, which is linked with the heart chakra, all right. And there's also a bit of red here, okay, to do the red is very much linked with the root chakra, which is to do with our stability and our security in all areas of our life. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this one on the stand and just read out quickly what messages that's out there. Now, whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates, okay? Um, and the reason why I selected three cards is because if you somehow don't relate to the first message, maybe you might relate or connect somehow to the second or the third message. All right, please take what resonates. So I'm just going to read quickly on the first card. Okay. Okay, so the message here, it says impatience, all right? And it says here, your desire to create may overpower the necessity of aligning with divine timing. The time to shine will come. Move with the energy and not in front of it. Being present has its own reward. All right. So again, here the message for the first card, it's saying that sometimes when we as I've said before, we want to or we're in the process of creating something, all right, we mustn't just rush things, okay? We need to take our time, all right, and don't be worried. Sometimes we need to just let go, okay, to the divine, to our to the ancestors, to our spiritual team, to help us, okay, because they are helping us, all right, and it's all about divine timing, all right. So we shouldn't rush things. We need to, okay, be a bit patient to whatever we are trying to create, all right, or what we are working on, so that so that whatever comes out in the end is going to be beautiful, okay, it's going to be even more than what the rewards is going to be more than what we expected in the first place when we started this new project, okay, maybe a new line of study, it could be to do with a new business and so forth. And I'm just going to just read a little bit more, okay, just to give you even a better, more understanding what message is coming up for when it says impatience. All right. So it says here, now is not the time to make a rush decision. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. All right. And the personal inquiry, okay, for the first card, it says, am I jumping the gun? If I am honest with myself, am I forcing something? All right. So these are just things that we need to look at, okay, especially if you are starting something new. As I said, it could be a new line of study, it could be a new business, okay, it could be starting a new project, okay. So these are just some questions that we need to ponder on or ask ourselves. And the key ideas, okay, for this relating to this card, it says scarcity thinking, okay. It could be or another words, okay, associated with this card. It says being exhausted by your efforts, being exhausted by your efforts. And another one, it says success through patience, success through patience. So these are just words, okay, of advice and words that we can ponder on, all right, in relating to whatever that we are trying to create. And the key words, okay, to the first card, it says unfolding, revelation, success. Okay, the key words to this card, it says unfolding, revelation, success. So I'm going to just quickly now read upon the second card in regards to forgiveness. Right. So it says amethyst protects us from toxic situations. This card indicates healing and allowing yourself to return to the natural state of peace once again. Remember, we never forgive others. We only forgive ourselves for loving others who betrayed us. This is a time of personal evolution. Okay. So there may be a situation, okay, that we might have fallen into. It could be a work situation, okay, it could be to do with a personal relationship. So once we've left that situation, okay, as I say, it could be to do with a relationship or a work place, all right. It the ancestors here is advising us, okay, that's why the second card came out, that first of all, we need to forgive ourselves, okay, and try and find some space in our heart to forgive whoever or whoever people or individual that's been involved in that situation in order for us to heal, okay, so we can find a place, okay, of peace, all right, in our life, in our minds, okay. And it doesn't mean when you forgive, okay, it doesn't mean that you necessarily are going to forget, okay, what has happened, all right. But at the same time, we need to find somehow some way to not only forgive ourselves but also to forgive others, all right, as well, on an individual, all right. And and we mustn't forget, okay, especially if it's in terms or in terms of a relationship, okay, we have to remember that um this person didn't just come in our life, okay. We chose this person to come into our life. This person didn't just come, okay. We sometimes choose certain people. With family, it's sort of a bit different, okay. But with when it comes to like um a husband, a wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend, we actually choose this person. Okay, so this person didn't just come into our life. So that's why it's very important. Okay, whether we've had a good experience or bad experience, it's very important. All right, that we find somewhere in our heart to forgive. And if we find it hard to forgive, then we could ask the divine or our spiritual team to help us. Okay, to so that to help us, to enable us, all right, to forgive ourselves and the individual, okay, or individuals that are involved, including family members, all right. And I'm just seeing what's okay. And the inspiration, okay, to the second card, it says here, um, true essence lies in not harboring resentment. All right. Um, forgive, because this transcends forgiveness, because uh, our focus is on our intention, not on the pain. So we have to be very careful here, as I said, that, you know, we should, so, sometimes I know that when sometimes people hurt or had a bad experience, is we always tend to sometimes, including myself, sometimes end up focusing more on um what that person did, okay, or what you've the experience that we had that wasn't pleasant for us, okay. We sometimes we ask ourselves, okay, what was the intentions? And there's sometimes we end up having a lot of or I should say a lot of negative thoughts, okay, come into our mind, all right. And also, it's very sad, but we should always, okay, forgive ourselves in certain situations, because sometimes, as I do believe that people um are not bad, okay, even though they may do things that are not pleasant to us. People are not bad, okay. It's just that sometimes people do things out through circumstance, okay, or because they themselves probably um, have not healed in regards to some form of trauma or pain that they experience. It could be it could be because of what they've experienced through their childhood, okay, or it could be something to do with what they've experienced through other previous relationships, okay. So we just have to be show a bit more compassion, a bit more love, okay, towards others, okay, even to those that we have had sort of unpleasant experiences with, all right. And the person inquiry here, it says this may be a time of family healing, okay. This may be a time of family healing, okay. And one of the things that you could ask is, say, can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me, okay. Can I forgive myself for loving people who hurt me? And the key ideas to the second card, it says wishes fulfilled, holding on to dreams, past wounding. All right, past wounding. And the key words for this second card, it says belonging, self forgiveness, and fulfillment. All right. And as I said, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates. Okay. So I'm just going to go on quickly to the third card, which is all about gratitude. All right. And as I said, gratitude is all about giving thanks to what we have. Okay. Um, in our lives, people. It could be to do with things that we've received, things that we've achieved. Okay, and it goes on to say the here. All right. Um, you are capable of more than mere mortal conversation. This is the time of enlightened communication, and you will raise the consciousness of others. You are stepping into self mastery. The gifts you see in others already live within you. Okay, and the person inquiry to the last card, it says, who is the person I admire most? Why? How can I live at that level? Okay, so it could be to do with an individual, okay, which you admire a lot, who have helped you in some way, all right. And it's all about, again, finding a way to give some form of gratitude, all right, to say thank you to, if anyone has somehow helped you evolve, to help you grow in any area of your life, all right. And Again, I'll just repeat the questions there. It says, who is the person I admire most? Why? And how can I live at that level? And the key ideas to the third card, it says friendship, deep love, pregnancy, nurturing, unconditional love towards self or others. All right? So we could even say if we have done something or completed something in our life, okay, um whether we have or not, it's all about saying thank you. Could even say thank you to yourself for okay, for accomplishing something, okay, for bringing more joy, abundance, more blessings into your life. All right. Because a lot of the times we tend to um thank other people for what they have given to us, okay, but we never stop and think about our own self, our like go within and just think about the things that we have achieved, all right, and just say, wow, like thank you, just say thank you to myself, for being where I am now, okay, compared to where I was, maybe last week, last month, last year, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. All right. And this is just so important because then it shows, okay, that we not only love ourselves, okay, but it's also showing the divine, okay, to our spiritual team, that we appreciate everything about ourselves. Because how can we appreciate others if we don't appreciate ourselves? How can we love others if we don't love ourselves? All right, so it all begins with us, okay, it all begins with self. All right, life's journey is all about self, okay. It's all about self, it's all about us, all right. And as I said, I don't know if I've did mention the keywords. All right, to the last card, it says belonging, self-forgiveness, and fulfillment. And it looks like that these were especially the second card and the third card seems to be sort of intertwined with each other, because there it goes all about self-forgiveness. So, and obviously the second card that came out is about forgiveness. All right. So I hope you enjoy whatever messages that's come out. Um, all right, and please take what resonates. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use a second deck, and this is called the Prism Oracle. Okay, Prism Oracle. Oh, if you are wondering, I don't know if I did mention at the beginning of the deck, um, the name of this person um who created this deck. Her name is Tori Hartman. Okay, and these cards are from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards deck. All right, and now I'm going to be using um a second deck, and this is to do with the auras, okay. And as I said, the aura field, which is all or contains the auras, okay, is an invisible colored energy that surrounds the body. Each color in your aura aligns to a specific emotion. Your aura holds the information about what you are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into your life. All right, and this is the deck I'm going to be using. It's called the Prism Oracle, and it's by Nicole Pivarotto. Okay, Nicole Pivarotto. And just to tell you a bit more about the aura, okay, because the aura um our energy fields, as I said earlier, and it holds a tremendous amount of information about us. Okay, there are different layers to the aura. So we've got the etheric body layer, which corresponds to the root chakra. The emotional body layer corresponds to the sacral chakra. The mental body layer corresponds to the solar plexus chakra. The astral layer body corresponds to the heart chakra, which is connected to spirit or the spiritual realm, okay, and the layer connected with the aura of people around us. The etheric template corresponds to the five senses, including the throat chakra. The celestial body um, aura layer corresponds to the third eye chakra, and the etheric template aura, okay, or body aura, I should say, corresponds to the crown chakra, okay. And it's very important for us to heal, cleanse, balance, okay, our chakras and auras, okay, because we cannot live a positive life with a negative mind. Everything in life is vibration, and this is by Albert Einstein. All right. And if you are interested in working with angels or archangels, okay, you can call on Archangel Metatron, okay. He can help you to realign your chakras, and you could also, and or I should say, he works together with Archangel Raphael, okay, to help clear the body and energies, okay, or I should say negative energies or anything or that is not serving our higher purpose. All right. And also you can call on Metatron and Zeldaphone, okay, to help us balance, okay, our spiritual and physical body, okay, which includes the auras and chakras. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck and just read from the booklet to give us a better understanding um, of the cards. Okay, so just bear with me. And this reading, as I said earlier, is for the Divine Feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. So I'm just shuffling the cards. Okay. I'm pretty sure they can't wait to come out, but okay, so dearly beloved ancestors, what? Okay, this one has come out. Dearly beloved ancestors. Ooh, okay. Okay, so the 3 cards that came out, okay, and this is to do with the auras. Okay, so the first one, all right, it's the message here. It says magic, all right, magic, and it's purple. So this is a lot to do with or linked with the um because it's with auras, okay, so it's slightly a little bit different here, but I'll just tell you what chakra and what aura they are all linked with. All right, so the first one is linked with the crown chakra as well as the subconscious mind. All right, for the first one, so it's probably to do with creating magic in our life, in our own life. All right, so just gonna pop this one here. All right, the second card that came out is linked with the root chakra, okay, which is all to do with our stability and security in the area of life. And it's linked with the etheric, okay, with the etheric body, all right, which corresponds to the root chakra. And on the card, it says anger. So there could be some feelings of anger in regards to a situation. It could be um, angry with ourselves about something, about a situation. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to refer to the booklet to just read more about those messages that's come out. All right. And the third one, it says growth. Growth. Okay. And this is very much linked with the heart chakra, okay, which corresponds with the astral layer body aura, okay, and it's also connected to the spiritual realm, okay, and connected to the aura of people around us. All right, so it could be to do with uh or what we are planning to do. It could be linked with our creativity. Okay. um Maybe we're thinking about expanding on something, maybe a new line of study, maybe expanding our business. Okay, maybe you know, um, so let me. I'm just going to refer to the booklet, all right, to just give us a better understanding. All right, so just bear with me, please. Okay. It says the first card, it says magic is real. It is the spark and the excitement that comes out of nowhere. The act of manifestation or the feeling of creating something from nothing. It is all of these things and more. This card represents the need to acknowledge the magic and sense of wonder within your life. It's happening around you all the time. You just need to look for it. Okay. So the first card, okay, is just saying that it's talking about manifesting. Okay, as I said earlier, it's all about creating, because we have the um because destiny is in our hands. Okay, and it's all about how we choose to live our life. Okay, and um we are the co-creators of our own destiny, of our own life. All right, and here is just saying that, it's just giving us that nudge. Okay, now it's a good time to believe in ourselves, because we have the potential, okay, to create something from nothing. All right, and it also says that we have we it represents the need for us to acknowledge, okay, this magic and sense of within our lives. Okay, and it's happening around us all the time. All right, so, and it's very important as well that we acknowledge that, so we could be thankful to ourselves as well as others who could help us to be more creative. All right, to bring more blessings and abundance in our life. And I'm just going to read on the second card. And as I said, please, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates. Okay. So if whatever message that came out, whatever message, okay, that came out, or what's come out or is going to come out, if you don't relate to one, you might relate to another. Okay. um, or it could be something that you've experienced in the past, because oracle and tarot readings are timeless. Okay, or you could just jot down whatever you've heard. So if you are in maybe in the near future facing maybe, or you could relate to this, that's this message relates to a scenario or situation that you might find yourself in, you can use whatever guidance that's come out, okay, to help you in some way. All right, so the second card says anger. This card represents an acknowledgement that anger is the natural part of life. It's okay to feel angry, but what can you do with the immense amount of energy that comes with it? How can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? Okay, so I mean, when I read the meaning, okay, of this card, it's very much linked to the one about which came up previously, to do with forgiveness here. Because maybe you might have been in a situation or experienced a situation where, okay, um that there was a lot of you felt a lot of anger, okay, or you might be angry with yourself, okay, of the other person as well. But what the ancestors is saying is that that energy, okay, that amount of energy that you're using, all right, to feel that a sense of anger, okay, how can you transform it, okay, to be something helpful? Because I said we are living testimonies of what we have experienced. So this could be a learning curve for us, okay. We can then analyze whatever's happened, say, okay, ask yourself, what have I learned from this experience? What whatever I experienced, what did that teach me, okay, about myself, about that person, okay? How can I heal, evolve, and grow, okay, so that whatever I have experienced in the past, okay, that we I will just be more alert, okay, so this whatever that you've experienced will not happen again. All right, so it's all about sort of it's all a part of this is all about of healing, okay, it's to transform, okay, whatever we feel, whatever resentment we feel, whatever pain we feel about a situation, and transform it, okay, so that we can heal and become a better um a version of ourselves through our experience. All right, and here again it says, as I said, it says, how can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? Okay, so we are living testimonies, we of what we've experienced, and we can then help others. Okay, help others heal. All right, and be more understanding, be more compassionate to others, okay? Because as I said, that people are not bad, people just do things through circumstance, and also because of maybe what they've experienced or what they've seen, or they feel that is the norm. That's why they acted a certain way, okay? So just please just take whatever messages that resonates, okay? Um, and I'm just going to just quickly read on the third card, which says growth. Okay, this card speaks to the transformational qualities of nature and its ability to softly grow and change throughout time. We are constantly growing and shifting throughout our lives. True growth means that you're moving toward your ultimate truth and the highest version of yourself. Sometimes growth can be painful, and you need to prune to make way for new blossoms. Remember that this is just a part of the process, and you're making your way towards your own secret truth. So is this message, okay, is very linked to what I've said earlier. Okay, it's all about learning through our experiences, heal, okay, evolve from where we were to where we need to be, or where we are now, okay, for those who have somehow healed, okay, in any situation or in any area of their life which needed healing. All right, um and if there are still a few things that we need to do, okay, the message here is that we need to sort of cut away whatever that's not serving our highest purpose, that's hindering our growth, preventing us from moving forward in our life, for better blessings, better things to come into our life. All right, so um you know in order to move on, okay, to experience more joy, more happiness, we have to cut away, okay, and that's what pruning is cutting away what no longer serves us, so we can then learn accept what has happened and move on, okay, with our lives, okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use another deck, okay, and this is called Energy and Spirit, and I'm going to select two cards from this deck. I hope you enjoy whatever messages um, that come out, and please don't forget to um, like, subscribe, or share. All right, and you do not need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch or listen to this reading. It's for anyone, okay, and it's for the divine feminine, or any females who are listening or watching this reading at this present time. um okay, so what I'm going to do now, I am going to, as I said, use another deck. Okay, and this deck is called Energy and Spirit, and it's by Sandra Ann Taylor. Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, and any decks, crystals, or books I'm going to be mentioning after the reading, please check out the description box, okay? Especially if you're interested in reading for yourself or to others, as well as if you're interested in working with crystals, okay? So or want to know about crystals. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and select two from this deck and see what messages come out for the divine feminine. This one wanted to come out. Okay, spirit guides. What additional messages do you have for the additional message do you have for the divine okay, so the two cards that came out, the first one is on number 2, which is attachment. Attachment, and here it says longing, desperation, longing, desperation. It's on a number 2, all right, and it says attachment, attachment. So we'll see what that's about. Hope you can see those. And it's on a number 2, so it's all about duality here, okay, in tarot or oracle readings. And the second one, it says mindfulness. Mindfulness, it's on a number 1, which represents higher um not higher purpose. Let me see, higher purpose, potential. Okay, it's all about potential. Okay, in tarot, okay, or oracle readings, and it says a peaceful presence, quiet mind. Peaceful presence, quiet mind. Okay, so I'm just going to read what these two are all about. Just going to be a stamp for this one. Okay, hope you can see the cards clearly. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I'm just going to read on those cards. Okay. So, number 2. Okay. Upright. The woman on this card is caught in a web of longing and need. The threads that bind her are her desperate needs for love, money, or success. Her obsessive longing is keeping her stuck, unable to move in any desired direction. In fact, as she reaches up to grab a diamond in the web, she gets even more caught up. Okay, so this card brings a warning. Don't poison your present joy with the misery of desperation. There's not just one thing that can make you happy. Surrender your chronic longing and choose to create feelings of happiness and self acceptance now. This release of attachment allows you to calmly work on your intentions while living an appreciation of the present. Perceive the value already in your life, and you'll attract increasingly happy experiences, including the ones you long for now. Okay, so um here I think this message here is very much linked, okay, to the message about gratitude, is being to be thankful of what we have, okay, and also magic, okay, to do with to because we have the potential within us, okay, to um create a life for ourselves, because as I said, destiny is in our hands, okay. It's how we choose to live our life, okay. And so it just wants us to look at that area, and please, whatever messages are come, please take what resonates, okay. But I'll just repeat um, what it just says here at the when it comes to the one. It says, "Don't poison your present joy with the misery of desperation. There's not just one thing that can make you happy. Surrender your chronic longing and choose to create feelings of happiness and self-acceptance now. This release of attachment allows you to calmly work on your intentions while living an appreciation of the present. Perceive the value already in your life, and you'll attract increasingly happy experiences, including the ones you long for now." All right? Because, sometimes as well, if you are longing or desperate, okay, for um especially in terms of like for a new person, okay, to come into your life, okay, or you longing for a relationship, there is a chance that because out of that desperation you can end up getting with the wrong person. All right, so we just need to, I'm just giving you an example here. So we need to first be happy within ourselves, appreciate what we have, appreciate us as our being. We could even, as I said, give some form of gratitude to ourselves, okay, for being who we are, okay. If we need to heal whatever wounds that we have, okay, to become a better version of ourselves. And by doing so, we can attract, okay, someone better, okay, to come into our lives. Because as I said, life is all about the journey, it's all about trial and error, it's all about life lessons, okay. So it's a loving sorry, it's a learning curve, I should say. All right. And the affirmation to the first card, it says, "I let go of desperation. I let go of desperation. I take action toward my goals while focusing on my present joys and blessing." All right. The affirmation to the first card, it says, "I let go of desperation. I take action towards my goals while focusing on my present joys and blessings." And as I'm reading this affirmation, it also I would say this message relates very much to the one where it says impatience. Okay, it's all about not rushing things, being hasty about certain things, certain individuals, certain situations. Okay, even if we're trying to create something for ourselves, we need to be patient here. Okay, and again, it's all about to do with divine timing. All right, if it's to do with if we want more love in our life, we could say a prayer to the divine, to our spiritual team, okay, but we need to wait, okay. We need to be patient here, all right, or else if we become too hasty, too desperate, we can end up picking or choosing the wrong person. All right. um and I'm just going to quickly read on the first card. Okay, it says, "Within you is a peaceful place, a quiet space, while nothing is troubling or worrisome. It is where your personal self connects with the truth and awareness of your soul. There is nothing to solve, nothing to predict, nothing to think about. In fact, to attain this peaceful presence, thoughts are not required. The practice of mindfulness calls for you to let go of thinking, let go of striving, and choose to be peacefully present without judgment or analysis. Your soul is a truly powerful cosmic energy, perhaps the greatest power you possess. When you release your personal striving and worry, you automatically move into the vibrant, receptive state of trust and peace. This card is telling you that now is the time, the only time to choose peace. Let go of judgment, worry, and the need for control. Then take a deep breath and choose to live in your trusting heart. That pervasive peace will bring profound happiness and radiate an absolutely irresistible vibration. Wow. So again, it's all about um taking time to heal, okay, not to ponder, not to overthink about certain situations or certain experiences that we've had in the past that were maybe painful or traumatic in our life, okay, so that we can then sort of, and it's also said that to let go of judgment, okay, to need to be in control of situations by hanging on to what that no longer serves our highest good, and by letting go, okay, by finding peace of mind, okay, because as I said earlier, you know that what Albert Einstein said. It says everything in life is vibration, okay, and we cannot live a positive life with a negative mind. All right, so we need to sort of clear our mind, clear our thinking, clear our bodies, heal, okay, balance out our energies, okay, in order for happiness, more joy, okay, more harmony, more peace to come in our lives, okay. And the affirmation to this card, it says, I quiet my mind, let go of all concerns and breathe deeply. I live in the tranquil space of eternal trust and surrender. Okay, so the affirmation to the second card, it says, I quiet my mind, let go of all concerns and breathe deeply. I live in the tranquil space of eternal trust and surrender. And as I said earlier, it's all about um, letting things go, okay, being patient, you know, because as I said, everything is done in divine timing. All right, it's surrendering, it's a way of surrendering to the universe, to the divine, to our spiritual team, to help things uh uh come from the spiritual realm into the physical realm, okay, into reality. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm a bit tempted here to just use one more deck, all right? And this is called Dragon Oracle cards, and it's by Carla Lee Morrow. Oh, sorry, it's by Diana Cooper. Sorry, the artwork is by Carla Lee Morrow, but the oracle deck is by Diana Cooper. Okay, and I know it says dragon, so you shouldn't be don't be shocked or frightened, okay? Because I'm using a dragon deck. Because I'll just tell you a little bit about dragons, okay? Spiritual dragons, okay, are beautiful, wise, open-hearted, etheric beings, okay, of the angelic realm, okay, who are sent here by source or by the divine to help and assist us, okay, and their guidance can help us to clear lower energies, okay, flow around challenging situations and inspire us in our life visions. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to select one card from this deck and see what a dragon that we can call on or work with, okay, to help us, to help clear those any negative energies, or also to heal, cleanse, balance our chakras and auras. All right, so I'm just going to just shuffle the cards and see what comes out. So just spirits, spirit guides, angels, angels. Okay. Okay, so the dragon that came out, again, this is for the divine feminine, any females or watching this reading at this present time. It says it's from the green, or I should say, it's the green gold dragon, green gold dragon from Sarius. Okay, the green gold dragon from Sarius. Okay, and this dragon brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. All right. So again, this the message on this card, it says that the green gold dragon from Sarius brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. And some of the messages, okay, on this card, it says learn about spiritual technology, be a transmitter of secret knowledge. All right. So I'm just going to pop this here. Okay, so and then just read a bit more about, or I should say read more on this card. All right. Just see if I just need to refer to the content so I can read. 88. Okay, it says here, okay, um, drawing this card suggests you invite these luminous beings to swirl round you, okay, touching your chakras with the sacred geometry of the universe, okay, and this is secret geometry is all about the language of the soul, okay, then ask them to tune in or tune you in to any aspect of higher knowledge you can bring forward now. Sit quietly and allow this to happen. You may receive a download of information or various keys and codes you carry in your soul may light up. If so, you will become a transmitter who broadcasts secret knowledge, though you may not be consciously aware of it. This is a very powerful dragon, so notice subtle changes in your thoughts and attitudes. Your dreams may reveal memories from your travels with the wonderful green gold dragon from Sarius. Wow. So so this is the dragon, okay, that wants to work with us, okay, and it's all about um learning or having more spiritual knowledge, okay. It could be to do for certain subject or something that you're interested in, all right. And we could also, it's saying that we may receive, okay, downloads, okay, regarding information to do or receive any some form of spiritual information that can help us along our life journey. All right, and so what I'm going to do now, before I use the last deck, I just want to just show you a few crystals, okay, that you can use if you are interested in working with crystals. All right, or if you want to purchase them to have them around your home. Okay, for your chakras and auras, I'll just show you the most popular ones, and please check the description box, okay, for more information on any of the books, decks, okay, uh, that I have mentioned during this reading. All right. Um, Okay, so the first most popular crystal, okay, I would say that that is very much linked with the root chakra is red jasper, which is known as the supreme nurturer. All right, I have, and this is for the root chakra or etheric body layer. Then I've got the second one. I've got carnelian, which is very much linked with the sacral chakra, which is to do with the emotional body layer. All right. I've got a citron. It's also a very popular crystal, which is very much linked with the solar plexus chakra, which is linked to the mental body aura. I've got rose quartz, which is very popular with the astral layer body. Um, all right, which corresponds with the heart chakra, and is connected to the spiritual realm, and the layer connected with the aura of people around us. Okay, and if you want to heal, cleanse, balance your heart chakra, you can use either kunzite, all right, or dioptase together with uh, rose quartz, okay, because dioptase, all right, and kunzite, they help heal, okay, or open the upper heart chakra, all right. For the throat, I've got turquoise. For the third eye, I'll just and um, turquoise is very much linked with, as I said, the throat chakra, throat chakra, which is linked to the etheric template body aura, okay, which corresponds to the five senses. All right, and then I've got lapis lazuli, okay, which is good for the third eye chakra, which is which corresponds with the celestial body aura, which is to do with our perception, the subconscious mind, which is our gut feeling. And then I've got amethyst, which is a very, very popular crystal, which is linked, or I should say, which you could use to balance mind, body, and spirit. Um, and it's you can use it as I said, for the crown chakra, okay, which is linked to the etheric template or a body, all right, which is to do with our connection to our higher self, to our beliefs, all right, spiritual alignment, all right, as well as the oneness with ourself and creation, and to do with also our spiritual connections, all right. And if you are not, if you for some reason don't want to buy a lot of crystals and you just want to have one stone, I can recommend this chakra. This is called a chakra stone or crystal. And if you notice, there are a lot of different colors on there, so you can just use this one. All right. And for another one that I would also like to recommend is Smoky Quartz. This is very good as well, to help for if you want to heal, balance, have more balance. You want to sort of um, want to sort of ground yourself in or have more, or I should say, um, I would say somehow to help you ground, okay, you can use this because this stone is very much linked also with the earth chakra as well, which is very linked with the root chakra, all right. And then I've got hematite, which is also good for women, okay, especially if you have difficulty communicating or expressing yourself. This is a very good crystal. It's good for grounding, all right, and is also linked with the root chakra as well. So please check out the description box for all the crystals that I've mentioned during the reading. All right. And last but not least, I'm going to be using one last deck, okay, and it's called Chakra Love. Chakra Love. And I'm going to be selecting 3 cards from this deck, okay? 3 cards from this deck. All right. do is just see if I can squeeze this card in. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just shuffle the last deck. It's called Chakra Love, and it's by Katie Manick Shaw. Katie Manick Shaw. And see what, so if you're interested in working with crystals, I'm just going to just consult with spirit guides what crystals they would like you to work with, okay, in terms of healing your chakras and auras. Okay, so the first card that came out, it's says truth, speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to, and it's linked with the throat chakra, and the crystal is recommended is turquoise. I actually have turquoise on hand, okay, which I showed earlier. Okay, the second one, the second card I should say that came out, it says passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. And it's linked to the sacral chakra. Um, and the crystal is recommending is tiger eye. Okay, and the third card that came out, it's says self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Okay, and it's linked to the heart chakra, and it's recommending rose quartz. Okay, so I actually have those on hand here. So the first one is turquoise. Turquoise. Okay, turquoise. Okay, the second one is tiger eye. Tiger eye. And the third is Rhodes quartz. Okay, Rhodes quartz. Now if you are interested in working with crystals, okay, I can recommend this book. It's called The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. Okay, and it just tells you how crystals are formed. Okay, the different type of crystals, their properties, what they do, how you can use them to help you heal. Okay, and what they're good for. What crystals you can use to do for certain types of meditations. If you are interested in meditating with crystals, okay, or if you're just interested in just having crystals around your home, okay, and please check the description box for all the books, crystals, okay, and anything on the decks that I use for today's reading. All right, and I just want to just let you know that uh, tomorrow I'll be doing um a new type of reading, okay, and it's called uh healing past life, or past life healing I should say. All right, and for those viewers who do not know what past life healing is all about, okay, past life healing is done to help clear any past life unwanted energies that may be influencing or causing some form of blockage in your life today. This past life energy may not belong to you, but could have passed on through family DNA or ancestral lineage, or from some people who we keep helping out of problems, okay, which they themselves are creating. And by doing this form of healing, okay, it will help you to create your own path, to bring more joy and abundance and blessings um, to you, okay, and also in the future. All right, so it's very important, okay, that that healing is done, and that reading will be done on a Monday, okay, and I'm going to be doing one for the divine feminine, okay, and also for the divine masculine. But you do not need to be on a spiritual soul journey or life path to watch or listen to this reading. Is for anyone, okay. And once again, I just want to thank um all my supporters, all my subscribers, anyone that's tuned in, all right, to listen, okay, to who have watched my readings, my other videos out on YouTube, okay. Please do so if you haven't, all right. Thank you ever so much for your support. And if you did enjoy um, listening or watching to this reading, okay, if you could please click the like button, subscribe, or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you ever so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you again, and goodbye.